Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the tennis world lately, Alex Eala, and the phenomenon around her fanbase. But here's the thing, I'm not just here to tell you what's happening. I'm here to unpack why it matters, what it means for tennis, and why Jimmy Connors' take on this is more than just a soundbite. So, let's get into it. First off, Alex Eala just won the Washington Open, becoming the first Filipino player to clinch a tour-level title. That's huge. But what's even more fascinating is the wave of support she's riding on. Her fanbase isn't just big, it's loud. And personally, I think that's where the real story lies. It's not just about her wins, it's about how her fans are reshaping the atmosphere around her matches. What many people don't realize is that this kind of fanbase can be a game changer. It's not just about cheering, it's about creating an environment that pushes a player to levels they might not reach on their own. Now, let's talk about Jimmy Connors' perspective. On his podcast, Advantage Connors, he didn't hold back. He called Eala's fanbase intimidating, and honestly, I think that's a brilliant way to put it. From my perspective, what's intimidating isn't just the noise, it's the psychological edge it gives her. Connors knows a thing or two about crowd energy, having played in packed stadiums himself. He's spot on when he says that a crowd can push you to play beyond your limits. But here's the kicker, it's not just about Eala. It's about how this kind of fan engagement can elevate the entire women's game. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just a story about one player, it's about the power of community in sports. What makes this really interesting is the backlash her fans have faced. Some say they are too loud, too disruptive. But in my opinion, that's missing the point. Tennis has always thrived on passion, whether it's from the players or the fans. Sure, there's a line, but let's not forget that this kind of energy is what makes sports exciting. Connors said it best, like her or not, you are there. That's what creates interest, and that's what keeps the sport alive. Personally, I think tennis needs more of this, more personalities, more stories, more reasons for people to tune in. Now, let's talk about Eala's game. Connors praised her aggressive style, her left-handedness, her willingness to take the ball early. And honestly, I'm here for it. The WTA Tour needs players who aren't afraid to take risks. But what's even more compelling is how her fanbase complements her style. It's like they are not just watching her play, they are part of her game. This raises a deeper question. How much does a player's fanbase shape their identity on the court? In Eala's case, I think it's inseparable. Her fans aren't just spectators, they are her fuel. Looking ahead, Eala's run at the Canadian Open is another chapter in this story. Beating Alicia Parks in her opening match was impressive, but what's next? Connors hinted at a Grand Slam in her future, and honestly, I wouldn't bet against it. But here's the thing, her success isn't just about her talent. It's about the ecosystem around her, her fans, her team, her mindset. One thing that immediately stands out is how she's handling the pressure. Playing doubles with Venus Williams. That's a big deal. But Eala seems to thrive in these moments, and I think that's because she's got an entire nation behind her. So, what's the takeaway here? For me, it's this. Alex Eala's rise isn't just about her wins. It's about what she represents, a new era of tennis where players and fans are more connected than ever. Her fanbase isn't just intimidating, it's inspiring. And if you ask me, that's exactly what the sport needs. So, here's my question for you. Do you think Eala's fanbase is a game changer, or is it crossing the line? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear your thoughts.